proud and new sponsor of the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Much blessings to you and yours out there. Make sure you check out our growing playlist every day. Music, entertainment, NBA, NFL, and much, much more. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video, right? And, yeah, man, apparently this interview has came up of Shyne accusing 50 Cent of being an informant. Now, we heard that 50 was working with the feds before from Ja Rule and Irv Gotti. He goes in, and I'll link that interview in the description. I heard it on Facebook and found it on YouTube, man, and I want to share it with you guys and my thoughts on it now. Shyne goes and says that they was at a studio one night, and apparently, allegedly, I guess, something to do with Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. 50 got stabbed, and when 50 got stabbed at the time, he was writing for Diddy. He hadn't dropped one album. He wasn't 50-50, okay? And after he got stabbed, Shyne claims that 50 was rolling around with NYPD as protection. He's walking around with security, and this before he even blew up. But he was riding around for Diddy at the time, you know what I'm saying? And he says that, he was an informant, and he was the reason why Kenneth Preem and Irv Gotti was facing, prison sentences, and obviously Preem went to jail for life, I believe. And it come out, you read the comments, people said that Preem said he wasn't in jail because of 50. And people said that it was the producer in the studio that night during the stabbing that said that, that press charge is not 50. But this stuff been out here before. Irv Gotti couldn't talk about it because there was an investigation going on. But pretty much said that 50 was snitching and 50 was an informant and was a rat. And it's been out there a long time. And a lot of people say 50 got snitch tendencies. But Shyne came out and said he could never, really run with guys like that and do records with guys like T.I. He claimed T.I. was a fake gangster as well. In so many words in this interview. And he said, he can't do records with guys like that. And he don't want to be synonymous with guys like that who just studio gangsters. He said that he real. He said even when he was staying with Diddy, he kept the ratchet on him wherever he was staying on Park Avenue or something. That he was real. He never needed no security. All he did was keep his gun on him. But 50 was running around with police officers as the security guards, and as undercover cop or plainclothes cops. And said 50 really was shook at Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, and the whole situation. And he was snitching. And, Irv Gotti and Ja Rule said that 50 Cent was, his paperwork on him being a snitch, due to that situation. And, it could make sense because 50 went so hard. And he went out his way to destroy Ja Rule's career and destroy Murder Inc. He went out his way. And even to this day, he still bought front row seats so nobody could be at the Ja Rule Ashanti concert. Him and Ja Rule still going at each other, so it's bad blood there, And it makes sense now that all this stuff is coming. All this stuff is people in New York already knew, and a lot of us already knew about, the stabbing and all that, and them, him trying to send Irv Gotti to jail for life. And obviously people said that Preem said 50 Cent wasn't responsible for his life sentence or his time in the pen. So be it. But, 50, like I said before, 50 Cent displays a lot of snitch tendencies, bro. He does. And as far as, being a gossip, rumor mill on Instagram and on social media, snitching about Floyd, telling everything about Floyd. And I think it was P. Rella about, him killing this girl on camera. Said the reason, he, murdered his girl on camera was, while Floyd was on the other side of the phone because Floyd was cheating with her. And just countless other things that he just, he's like, I call him the male Wendy Williams on social media. He just constantly snitching and constantly opening his mouth and running his mouth like a broad. Okay, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The music by 50 used to make us cool. A lot of people like Power. I don't watch it. I didn't like the acting in the beginning, so I couldn't watch it. Only guy that could act to me was Ghost, but I heard the show came a long way. He's starting to BMF Big Meech thing, and that's cool, man. But it's some snitch tendency things there with 50 Cent, man. It is, man. I'm not saying that he a snitch. I don't know, dude. But, it's some snitch tendencies there. And if you don't know, Shyne got deported back to Jerusalem, okay? After he got out of the pen for the Diddy thing, was shooting up in the air New Year's Eve when it was, it's believed that allegedly Diddy actually shot the gun up in the air and Shyne just took the rap. It was multiple people saying they seen Diddy do it. Allegedly, let me say that. But Shyne took the rap for Diddy, and Diddy didn't want to go to jail during the whole trial. Him and J-Lo broke up. She couldn't go through the stress of the whole trial no more. She was getting tired of Diddy. And basically, Shyne, it's believed that Shyne took the rap for Diddy. And when he got out of jail, he was deported back to Jerusalem. Now, it's reports that Shyne is trying to get back in the United States. He's starting a petition. I don't know how that's going to go. But, at the end of the day, he lost, even if Diddy broke him off a couple million or a couple 100,000, I mean, it had to be millions for me. It's not going to do him no good. He can't get back in the United States. And, it is what it is. But as far as the whole 50 thing, I don't think a lot of this stuff is new to people that follow the story. Stuff that Ja Rule and Irv Gotti been saying for years, that 50 snitched on them and was a informant, and he walked around with police on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. And Shyne said, I would go to the studio, and this dude, before anybody knew who he was writing at the studio. He had plainclothes officers at the studio. He had always walked around with security. He said, I never need security because I was a real one. I'm paraphrasing here. I said, I was never a studio gangster. He said, all these studio gangsters out here perpetrating, he said, until they get right and rapping like, I seen it, I didn't do it, and this is what you don't do, until they give money to the inner city kids and stop perpetrating the studio gangsters, then, he can't mess with them, man. He said, I can never, do Max B like that. He said, I can never do, other rappers, that actually been in the trenches and did that. I can't do it. And basically, he airs 50 Cent out for being a studio gangster. Now, 50 Cent got some hardcore fans that'll never think 50 snitch and never think 50 do things like that. But like I say, man, this is what Shyne is saying. I don't know why this man would have any reason to lie. He might have a reason to lie. Okay? But at the end of the day, somebody stab you up and shoot you up. I mean, at the end of the day, if 50 did snitch and was an informant, guess what? 50 Cent killed Ja Rule on wax. He killed Ja Rule's career. He stole his style, started singing in 21 Questions like him, and it wasn't the need for Ja Rule to rap no more. So, it probably was the best revenge that 50 wanted. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he probably wanted Ja Rule capished, but he ended his career. He RIP'd his career, and he's still successful in other business endeavors that he dabble in. But at the end of the day, everybody act like a rat is against the code, snitching against the code, and it is. I mean, but all around you have plenty of prominent drug dealers that snitch and stuff of that nature. And people think 50 Cent is above that. He's a street dude. He would never do that. He got a rap sheet. So people going to believe what they want to believe. But at the end of the day, this is Shyne saying, he said, Irv is my guy. He said, we don't talk on a day-to-day basis, but, I just couldn't really roll with 50 and guys, studio gangsters like 50 and T.I. because they studio gangsters and ain't real and ain't, living what they rap. And hey, can't get mad at that, man. For all intents and purposes, Shyne was a real one. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people going to believe what they want to believe. It's like finding out your favorite superhero. It's a small guy from behind the Wizard of Oz thing, man. And people going to vouch for 50 until, to the day he gone or to the day, whatever happens with him. But, at the end of the day, could Shyne be called chasing? Possibly, but I don't think this dude lying, bro. I didn't heard too many people say this about Fifth, man. And there's too many tendencies there for me not to believe what this man is saying. But like I said, I'm going to link that interview in the description. Listen to it, man. I don't know if it's old. I just seen it reposted and it came across my timeline. Found the real interview. So let me know what you guys think. Goodfella Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, we got a Facebook group. You can check us out. All those 3 links in the description. Or you can DM me there or email me. My email is always there for business. Opportunities, sponsorships, or you want to, got a video request, or you got a question, inquiry, or you want to start a channel. I do help people start channels as well. What else we got going on? You want to make a donation to the channel, that's there as well. And also check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Use promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Check out their all-natural products. Don't get all the processed stuff that's in toothpaste and other household products and, products you use in your body. Check out their foot soaks, bath bombs, pomade for your hair, muscle relaxer rub. Don't get them bad chemicals that's in biofreeze, and cut the risk of getting cancer. Try their natural products. Get 18% off using the promo code in addition to whatever promo discount they're running. Thehealthblaze.com. All the links in the description and information.